Alright, so we're going to do a warm-up. So it's like a nice thorough warm-up where we're really implementing some different kind of stretches with the lat and also the quad. You know, I'm obviously doing a lot of lower body stuff when it comes to like my sprinting, to my CrossFit training, through developing strength and everything. I'm not neglecting my upper body at all, hence why we're trying to focus on stretching out the lats and shoulders. But you know, you want to make sure, and I can't stress this enough, how important mobilizing is for everyone. Even if you weren't as active as what I am, you still should be mobilizing on a daily basis, because if you are stuck at a desk job every single day, your shoulders are internally rotating and you're constantly you know, coming forward and slouching, and so you're wanting to stretch, open up the chest just to help with that posture. So you know, it's super important to, you know, roll out, mobilize, stretch, do dynamic stretches and stuff, get the body moving and limber so that you feel good and you can move well as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend roughly around about 15 minutes on stretching. I'm going to be prioritizing the quads, the lats, and also just rolling on this roller. I typically do a 20-minute ROMWOD session every morning anyway, but this is just some more homework on top of it. And then I'll also be doing 3 sets of some handstand walk shoulder taps. I'll also be doing some back extensions, so firing up those glutes, and then I'll also do some glute activations, so some hip thrusts as well. So we'll go through all that, and I'll show you what one of my warm-ups is like. So I've done around about 3 minutes so far. I've started on my back, rolling out my back. I like to stretch out the spine a little bit by doing that. I also will target the lower back as well as the thoracics. I then move down onto my glutes, so I will get into a position where I'm hitting primarily my glute, bringing my, say if I'm hitting my right side, I'm bringing my right leg up, and I'm just able to target the glute a lot more. Then I've come down onto my hamstring, just targeting the hamstring a little bit more, going up and down. And if I find a particular sore spot that's maybe a little bit more sensitive than the rest of it, I'll just target that a little bit, going back and forth, really breathing through the actual massage. And you know, this is the beginning of my session, so I don't want to work the muscle too much, but I do want to, you know, help bring new blood flow through there, so that it's just targeting that area and it's helping with that recovery and getting it primed and ready for my workout. From there, I'll switch over onto my quad and I'll go up and down on my quad, targeting the front and also the ITB band. Alright, so I probably hold them for 1 to 2 minutes depending on how good the feeling is. If they feel a little extra tight, I'll go more of the 2-minute mark. If it's feeling good, I'm just getting that nice little stretch, I'll just hold it for a minute, do both sides. It's super important to do both sides, because you definitely don't want to be just hitting one side and then paying attention to one side over the other, because that's where you'll find there will be discrepancies between either side of your body.
If you're in a time pinch, do you find it more important to stretch or to warm up?
If I am struggling and I only have a small amount of time to get something done, I do actually prefer to do more dynamic stretching, get that blood flow going through the body, get the body moving, and then he'll allow me to get into the feel that I need to in order to squat or to press overhead. And I think that those dynamic movements definitely help get that body warm a lot quicker. Alright, so now once we've done our dynamic stretching, I've done my crossover symmetry, I'm feeling a little bit more limber. I will now go into more of a dynamic stretch. I'll focus on a little bit of agility, balance, skill. So we're going to do some handstand shoulder taps. We're going to do some glute activators, and we're also going to stretch out the glutes and do some hip activators. It really helps stretch out the spine and just get your posterior primed. I feel like sometimes people neglect how important it is to really get that spine warmed up, stretched out and feeling good before getting under an incredible amount of weight and also moving it at an incredible amount of speed. Alright guys, something to remember, you might think that this is either a very particular warm-up. You have to understand that I do this for a job. This is every single day I'm in the gym, you know, demanding so much from my body. I need to do the tedious things, the things that are the 1%ers that are gonna help me reduce the risk of injury, set me up for a really great training session, and allow the body to recover and be able to perform at the high intensity that I require in order to constantly keep getting better. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just a small little snippet of something that I did today. Every day is not the same. It always changes a little bit, tapping into absolutely everything that we can. If you have any questions, please comment below. But for now, enjoy this tiny little clip of my snatches, of the snatch complex that I'm going to be doing. If you want a little bit more in-depth snatch technique, please let me know in the comments below and we'll see what we can do in the months to come.
I've been on the road, I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor. We stillin' at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, hot, still trying to flip it out the stove. Rockin' fake J's, praying that nobody know. Watch them take my dog away, it was way too hard to stay composed. Fight to see the light of day, all this blood on my clothes. I was tired every day, green light, it's time to go. I don't wanna live life fast or die too young. Die too young. 100 miles per hour, I might crash cause the good die young. Yeah, the good die young. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Cause I'm coming back home. Right back where I left because I know my people needed me. Diamond in the rough, I don't know what it is they see in me. Go down as a legend in my city cause we beat the streets. Trying to spread the wealth around the block, no I can't keep from me. Told me I should leave. I see the bigger picture and it's way bigger than me. Can't be living like a king but my people